Namaste and margaritas, everybody. It is Friday. I hope everybody out there is doing great. Thank you guys so much for being here, taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule just to spend a few minutes with me. You guys rock. I love you all and thank you for all the love and support, not just for me, but for everybody else in the comments. The support you guys give each other means so much, and I love that. That's why I created Soul Healings with Dana, so the majority of us can come together and just love on each other and support each other and get us through this crazy thing we call life, guys. I'm telling you what. Anyways, I've had a lot of people asking me for details about their soulmates and how they're just everything about them. So this is what we're doing in this pick a card, you guys. I made 3 piles to choose from. Of course, your timestamps, ways to book with me, ways to donate to my channel are in your description box below. I want to encourage everybody to stop by, check out my gift shop. I do have a discount sale going for everything in my shop. So if you guys want to check that out, that's in the description box below as well. So go ahead, pause the video, take your time, and I will see you at your pile. All right, pile number 1. So let's get into this. What will your soulmate look and act like? You know, straight out of the gate, this is somebody who is at the core of who they are, just a very deep, nurturing person. Okay. We have 3 queens out on the spread just to talk to you about that, including the Empress. You know, if anything, this is who they are in a nutshell. Okay. They are not in it for, they're not trying to get into a relationship to play games here. Okay. This is a person who wants a solid, committed relationship. They want to be married, with children, basically. Okay. They're looking really for that joy and stability in their life. And I think incorporating children into this energy is something that they have been thinking about for a long time. I think they, in some ways, have always wanted children, and they're really, they can kind of see this image in their head of just a happy home with kids, you know, the dog. That whole thing is happening here. But really at the core of who this person is, they're a person that will always do their best, not just for themselves, but they'll always do their best for the person that they're with. They'll do their best for, you know, their children. Very nurturing, very thoughtful, sensible individual. Wow, I'm getting very honest too, okay? Because a lot of information is trying to come out of me all at one time. So I feel like they're gonna be basically very open and honest here, okay? And they're expecting this from you too, okay? They're expecting you to be honest and open. And I think it helps them understand you better and how to basically treat you, not in a negative way. What I'm saying is like they just want to understand the ins and outs of who you are, so that they can just know the best ways to take care of you. Okay. They are looking for, they're a person that knows their worth. Okay. And they, in some ways, I feel like they put their person that they're with, and I'm really seeing this as a guy who would put their wife or girlfriend on a pedestal, you know? Treat her like a queen. Look at all the queens on the spread. I just feel like you would be treated like a queen. Um, but again, somebody who is just loving and tender and wants to be able to have a happy ever after, basically, you know. Um, I think this is going to be a person that they play by the rules, basically. So if they say that they're in it for the long run, they're in it for the long run, because we have by the book and wedding, okay, out to talk to you about that. So you can take their word and run with it, because they're serious. They're serious when they say this is what I want in a connection here, okay? I don't see them holding back any kind of feelings. I think they'll be able to fully express any kind of fears, concerns, doubts, and I think what they're looking for is kind of like a sounding board. And I think they want that vice versa as well. They want you to be able to, like, ping some ideas off of them, be honest and open with them. Okay. That's really coming through very strongly for me, you guys, that the fact that this person wants to hear what's on your mind, wants to know what's in your heart, and that's really important in a connection, because, um, it helps keep everything in balance. Everything stays in balance. Everything seems to stay in check here, okay? It's not just all about that person, but they want to make sure that you're okay and you're taken care of and you're happy. It's about your happiness and things like that here too. So I can see this as an individual who will help out when they can. I do see somebody helping you, like fix your car and stuff like that. It's weird. It's weird how I'm seeing stuff in my head, but I also see somebody like helping you out with the kids. Like this person wants children, okay? So this person would be more than happy to like help out with the kids and um do things like that. It's interesting what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing an individual, more of a masculine energy, playing with kids in the park. It's like he's taking the kids out so that mom can kind of chill out and just relax for a little while, and that ties right back into this person's nurturing, this nurturing side of this person, okay? um but this is a person that wants to see you grow as an individual, okay? Wants to see you succeed in the things in life, wants you to be who you want to be in life, all while, you know, being a part of this relationship, okay? So in other words, this person wants to be a part of a relationship, but this person also wants you to be independent, okay? They don't want you to feel like all the responsibility is dumped on your shoulders, like, working and taking care of kids and doing the laundry and all the cooking, and then that's not what this person is about. This person is about, I'll help out so that you can go and do your thing. You can, I don't know, open your own business or something like that here. There's just so much support here. The gist of this person is like, I want to see you succeed. I want to see you grow. I want to see you happy. And I think, again, this is tying, they keep saying it's a balanced energy. It's a balanced, that's all I keep hearing in my head, basically. It's very balanced. So, and really, this is what a soulmate is all about here, okay? Um, don't be alarmed by this deceit card, because the way I'm feeling about that deceit is just kind of tying right back into you being open and honest, okay? This person is not gonna let you down, basically. There's almost like a sense of protection, like you might go into this connection protecting yourself, protecting your heart here, okay? So getting down to some of their physical characteristics, we're looking at a person, Now this is going to go both ways here because I'm looking at just a very nice face here, okay? Uh, Beautiful chiseled chin, okay? Um, if you are watching for a female, we're looking at somebody who has beautiful long hair. She has a medium-sized build. She has um a bit of an olive complexion. Her hair and eyes are both darker here. Now on the masculine side of this, the hair is shorter, the hair is darker, and the eyes are darker. And the body of this masculine energy is a good sized build here. Okay. They now both feminine and masculine energies. Like I said, they take good care of themselves, but that doesn't mean that they're buff. They're not, they're into, it's more of like a yoga thing for them. It's not like, uh, pumping iron at a gym, anything like that here. But we're looking at somebody who has, I want to say like an olive-ish tone skin, beautiful white teeth. Okay, I see the teeth clear as day. uh, so overall energy, this is a very good individual, just both masculine and feminine, you guys. Just somebody that's gonna be able to connect with you on a level I don't think most of us have ever been able to connect with before. They're a person that is going to definitely make you number one. This is like, okay, so pile number one, you are number one to them, okay? They want to make that time for you. They want to share their life with you. They want you to be, they want you to be a part of their life, you know? And again, it's like being a part of the connection, but also standing independently, okay? So beautiful energies, guys. You just have to let me know in the comments below how you're seeing this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you in our next video. Bye. Alrighty, pile number 2. So what will your soulmate look and act like? Wow, I'm getting such a positive vibe here. Pile 1 was great. This is great too, you guys. We are looking at a feminine or masculine energy here, okay? So this can go vice versa. The roles can fit however, okay? But we are looking at an individual who works pretty hard, okay? But they also know when to take a break. Now, I'm gathering a lot of when the two of you come together, this is gonna serve some kind of spiritual purpose. So kind of in a way like a twin flame energy, okay? The two of you coming together is just gonna be for the better of humanity or something like that is happening. But there's a purpose that the two of you are serving, more just learning and teaching and growing with each other, but for the overall good of humanity is how I'm feeling. And that's exactly what twin flames are meant to do, besides the other usual stuff, okay? But for me, this makes me feel like this is going to be a great support system. Somebody who's all about family, a lot of trust, a lot of respect, a lot of that comes through in that Wheel of Fortune. Not only that, it is a cycle, it is a new beginning here, and the universe brings this together, okay? So no need to rush it, but we're also looking at an individual who, no matter what goes on between the two of you, or no matter what goes on with you in your personal life or what you've had to deal with, this person wants to be here for you. This person wants to walk you through some of the most difficult times in your life and will be there for the most difficult times in your life, okay? Helping you through any painful endings, you know, helping you work through that deep wounding feeling, any kind of crisis, any kind of loss. You know, this is where this person wants to be. This person wants to be that support system for you, okay? Which is beautiful, because when the going get tough, the tough get going, and you have to be a part of a team to help each other out, because this can actually go vice versa. You know, this person might run up against some difficult stuff, some really heavy hitting crisis or some kind of loss, and you would want to be there to support them and walk them through that, and just be there for them, comfort them, love on them, you know. I think what is beneficial, beneficial, I guess you can say, is for lack of a better word, but what is really great about this person's personality and the way that they act is that they know how difficult life can get, but they also keep it very lighthearted. They keep it very, they keep it lighthearted because they want to keep you lifted, okay? And they don't, I guess in some ways they intentionally kind of act goofy or they act silly, just as a way of, this is part of their love language, by the way, but this is just how they kind of want to, how they're going to help you through your stress. They're going to keep you uplifted and, oh, don't dwell on it too much, kind of thing. And let's just, maybe we'll just go out and have fun, or maybe we just need to get away for a little while. But basically a person that's going to be really good about keeping you in the present moment and not letting you, fall down a deep hole of depression, amazing support system in this energy, you guys, I'm telling you. And not only that, this is going to be a very resourceful kind of individual, okay? Somebody who, is able to make things happen in your lives together, in their lives as an individual, but they're really good, okay? And they're really good at, if they have to take up a second job to help pay the bills, this is what this person is going to do. They're a hard worker, okay? They work hard. They don't worry about anything really too much in the future, except for keeping things stable. They're really into that stability. So we're probably, I'm getting a lot of earth off of this, even though I'm seeing air. But I do feel some earth, somebody who's very solid and grounded, very practical as well, okay? But they do set goals. They do set goals for themselves, and they set goals as a unit, and they're gonna take it one step at a time towards those goals, okay? And again, as a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they're really good about being in this present moment. They stay in this present moment because they understand how important it is to be in the here and now, okay? Something else that I'm picking up with this person is that the things that have happened in their past, they have taken the time out to heal this, okay? They're like, I'm not bringing this over into a brand new relationship, which is so responsible and so healthy. When this person comes around, they're going to come to you with a fresh slate. They're not going to bring up anything from their past. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to compare you, which is really nice and so helpful when people are not comparing you to somebody in their past. But it's really nice here. Okay. Now with this air energy, this is a person who thinks a lot. This is going to be somebody with some, they will probably have more air in their chart and some earth. Okay, so we're looking at a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius, but this is somebody who's a social cat, somebody who's very stimulating. This is going to be a good stimulating conversation for you guys, okay? But also very tender at the heart, and they think a whole lot. They think a bunch. They're reminding me of me because I'm always in my head. And you're going to laugh because some of you guys will say, yeah, it's because you're always listening to the voices inside your head. Okay, go ahead, tease me in the comments. I don't care. Anyways, I digress. Let's move forward because this is not about me. This is all about you. We're looking at somebody who's also emotionally balanced. Okay, this is coming through here. Not only that, they're really good at tapping into other people's emotions. So there's probably a bit of intuitiveness happening, psychic abilities, something like that is happening here. But that makes a really great partner, because when they're tapped into your vibration, they know how to take better care of you without you really saying too much. Oh, this person's just having kind of a bummy day. So maybe I'll just take this person out for a dinner. Let's go out for dinner. Let's book a flight. Let's do something. Okay. Again, they're always thinking about how do we take a sad moment and make it better. Okay. They're not going to let you sit there and dwell in your own sadness, your own depression. They don't want this for you. And they're in some ways very, very all about that. They're all about, no. I don't need you. I don't need your mind sneaking away into a deep hole. I want you to live life to the fullest, basically, So they're going to be really in tune to you. Okay. Again, this is giving me, the two become one. We have two, like that twin flame energy rolling through here on this, you guys. So we're thinking about, they're thinking about you in that regards, and they're not really thinking about you so much as they're feeling you. They feel you. Okay. I hope that makes sense of how I'm saying this to you. Okay. I really hope so. Anyways, this is going to be a person who can definitely make really great decisions in life. They have made a lot of great decisions in life. Some of them are regretting some decisions that they've made in past relationships here. I didn't see it. I didn't see the red flags. Something like that has happened, but it was a lesson learned. Okay. They dropped it. They move forward, but moving forward, they've learned from their mistakes. They've learned how to make better decisions for themselves. And they're, that Queen of Air is about humor. She's about making light of situations too. Okay. So this is really tying into all that I was talking about up there. But, she makes room for happier times. She makes room in her mental mind for happy, good times. Okay. Happy thoughts. Because thoughts become things, right, guys? So overall, really great person. Somebody who is, somebody who, again, is about stability. They feel stable in life, no matter what. Even if they have 2 pennies in their pocket, they're still feeling stable in their life. But if they don't feel too stable, like I was saying, they'll take up a second job or find some other resource to bring in some money here, okay? But overall, this is a very well-balanced individual who is about, giving you a platform to shine too. They don't want to come on top of you and suffocate you, but they want to just kind of like give you that space and that stage, that platform, kind of like I was saying in pile number 1, where they kind of put you on a pedestal type of situation. But it's about you being a part of this connection, but also standing independently, and giving you that room for you to go and fulfill your dreams, What a big flirt this is. They keep drawing me into this flirt card, and I'm like, this is going to be a flirt, a happy person, just somebody who doesn't take life too seriously. In some ways, it could be that this is how they deal with serious, heavy, energy, at difficult times. Maybe it is a way of distracting themselves from feeling heaviness, I guess you can say. But nonetheless, they get it. They just want to keep everything lighthearted, stuff like this here. So on the physical, physically what we're looking at a gentleman who will have facial hair. Okay. Now this could be a younger individual. However, this could also be an older individual, somebody who might have salt and pepper in their hair. We're looking at a lot. What I'm gathering here is lighter colored eyes. Okay, I'm seeing light blues. I'm seeing light greens. There's a small part of me that says that there are some dark eyes in this. Okay, we're looking at a very nice build. Somebody who doesn't work out, but they still have a nice build. Okay, um, I'm seeing a lot of, for this female energy, I'm looking at somebody who has a very nice physique, and she's a little thicker in some places, which makes her extra sexy here. Okay, um, that's what's really coming through here for me. So this is not going to be an extremely skinny woman, an extremely skinny man. They're just going to be curvy in all the right places here. Okay. Some of this energy, I'm looking at long blonde hair. I'm also looking at long brown hair. Okay. Um, Now I do get the feeling in some of this energy, this is going to be somebody that's older. Now that's only going to resonate for some. I, it's it's kind of a balanced energy, that this is going to be an older group and a much younger group of people. Okay, so they can tie in closer to your age range, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, but even though that they're older, they might have salt and pepper hair, they're still playful, they're still fun, they still nurture their inner child here. um and it's kind of like having a big kid around too at times, just a lot of positive energy, which keeps this in so much balance. I think as women, we take on a lot of responsibility. We forget to have fun sometimes, and I think this is like your counterbalance. This is your yin to your yang. This is a person that's going to help balance you out and just remind you to have some more fun here and still be delicate with you at the same time. Okay, so that's a lot going on here. This is a very great spread, very positive, upbeat. So let me know in the comments below how you guys are feeling about this person, and make sure to give the video a thumbs up if this has resonated. I'll see you guys in our next video. Love ya. Bye. All right, pile number 3. What will your soulmate look and act like? I'm actually really happy with this reading today, because all 3 of these piles have turned out to be very positive. I'm not seeing any players. I'm not seeing anybody who is not serious, who is just, you're moving into a phase in your life where this next connection for you, or this connection that you just might be getting involved in, or something like that, is the real deal. It's so serious, and I'm loving this, because I'm so sick of players. I'm so sick of the guessing games that people put each other through, and this to me has just been refreshing. But let's go ahead and get into here this reading for you, so we can get some more details about this person, what they look like, how they're going to act. Basically, we're looking at an individual who's hitting me like a fire sign. Okay, so we're looking at a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but nonetheless, this is somebody who's going to be very passionate, and they feel deeply here. Okay, but they are also very outgoing. They're very creative, confident kind of people. They're always looking for things to inspire them, and they inspire other people. Very free spirited. Okay, they don't really see life with limits. They don't see life with it's like they're always seeing the potential in something. They're always seeing the potential, seeing the brighter side of this, seeing the brighter side of thing, which is really nice too, because if you're having a bummed out day, this person's there, and they're just like, oh, you got to see the bright side, honey. Let's look at this a different way, which is really nice to have around. Again, this is not somebody who's playing games. Okay, they're wanting that serious long term committed relationship, that will lead into a marriage here, okay? And I get the feeling too. I get the feeling too that they're gonna want children, okay? That's not for everybody, that's just for a small handful of you guys. But every time I see this card, I get this child's energy off of here. And I think it's because it looks like a nursery to me. It looks like a nurse, like a way you would paint a baby's nursery, you know, just like puffy clouds and a moon and, you know, or the mobile over the crib or something like that here. But for some, but going into the meaning of this energy, that specific card right there is all about, you know, manifesting the person that you want into your life here. And to be honest with you, I feel like the two of you are manifesting each other and a life together here, okay? Again, a new life for me feels like the birth of a family, or the birth of just a brand new amazing connection here, okay? Very amazing connection. This is gonna be somebody who loves you unconditionally. They're ready to share their love. This is a very romantic individual, okay? And they are not in a mood to let you get away, okay? So they are gonna, not in a negative way, they're not gonna hold you hostage or anything like that. What I mean by that is that they are going to win you over. Basically, you're gonna just you're gonna love it, you're gonna feel it, and it's gonna feel right, you know. Again, we're not working with any players' energies. This is not somebody who is playing games, okay? Somebody who will not break your heart here. They themselves in their past have had their heart broken. They know how this feels. They don't want this anymore in their life. The good news is, just like pile number 2, they're coming at you with a clean slate. They've been responsible about their own personal healing. They've worked on themselves, and they are not coming to you with any broken pieces, okay? So, which is nice, because because sometimes when you get together with somebody, you can see how broken they are, and they're not really receptive to your help. And if they're not that receptive to your health, to your help, well, I guess you could say it's bad for your help or your health. Okay. I know I'm getting a little tongue tied, but I get so much still come rushing out of my mouth here, guys. But you know, you have to think of yourself first too. You have to think of your mental well-being and stuff like that. And if somebody is not open and ready for that kind of help, it's bad for your health, is what I'm saying here. Okay. So, but this is great because this person is done. They want the real deal here. Okay. They want that deep, loving connection. They don't want to play games. They're so adventurous that they want to live the adventure with somebody that loves them equally here, okay? This coming together makes me feel, again, more like these two energies. We're coming together. We're loving each other. We're getting married. We're walking down the aisle together. And, you know, and this could be the one. No, this is going to be the one, okay? This is how I feel. You can't deny that kind of a feeling, okay? In some ways, I do feel like the two of you are calling. You're calling for your souls are calling for each other. This is going to be a person that loves and cares so deeply, okay? They could have a little bit of error in their chart. So we're not only the fire, we're looking at somebody, the fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, or we're looking at somebody with some air in there too, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but the fun is screaming at me in this page of fire. They want to just be on just an amazing adventure that means something. It for them, they want it to mean something this time, you know? I feel like they've given a lot of themselves to past connections, past relationships, and it just keeps falling apart for them. And at some point in this energy, they just get tired. They get tired here. And they're like, I don't want that anymore. I'm really trying to find somebody I can trust, I can truly connect with. I will, somebody who loves me equally in return here. This is what they're after, And this is actually kind of the story in all three of these piles today, where everybody is just ready for a serious connection. They don't want to be hurt anymore, and I don't think you want to be hurt either. Um, it's just time for a positive change, a time for a positive spin on this. Like, um, with a lot of trust is coming through for this person again. Um, I feel like they are the person that kind of lives on the edge of their seat. They want you to be just as excited uh about life as they are, okay? And I think that story can be told vice versa. Um but they want to see that part of you where you're living as so freely as you possibly can. Um Being able to speak your mind with such clarity, being able to just be comfortable as to who you are as an individual, being self-assured. And I feel with their fire side, I feel because that they're confident, they're going to help you become more confident. Okay. So just be prepared to go exploring with this person, having an adventure with this person. It's going to be action, action, action with this person. They're ready for fun. They're ready for life. And I'm like so right there with this energy too, because I'm just ready to have fun with this. Okay. So, that's just a little bit of how they act. Okay. Um, I'm not seeing any heavy duty negative traits about this energy. Um, they could possibly live so freely that they may step on your toes at some times, but it's never like an intentional. They're not trying to intentionally hurt anybody here, okay? Um, so some of their physical characteristics, we're looking at a gentleman who definitely does keep his hair short. Not too short, but a nice length of hair, okay? Now it's gonna be any kind of blondish to darker, but not too dark, not too heavy dark, but it is going to be very nice. The woman in this energy, if you're watching for a woman, is going to have long brown flowing hair, beautiful physique. The gentleman will be the same. Again, I'm not feeling it like anybody works out here. Um, but it's like in pile number two, I was feeling like all the curves are in all the right places. This is kind of what I'm picking up here too. Um, I can see that if you're watching for a woman, she will like to wear her hair up a lot, okay? She likes her hair up above her head. Special occasions, she lets it down, okay? For the gentleman, his hair is going to be the same all the time. He may have some facial hair. Um, Again, a nice build. Um, Nice dresser. I feel like this is going to be somebody, both masculine and feminine energies. They dress very well. But when they're at home and they're kicking back, relaxing, they are in your normal kick back, relaxing kind of clothes here, nothing too fancy. They're just kind of cool individuals, You got to remember they're action oriented, so they have to keep clothing on that keeps them able to be flexible, I guess you can say in some ways. They're just, they're ready at a heartbeat here. Okay, guys. So let me see what else I'm grabbing as far as physical features. I do see, if you are watching for the masculine energy, he will stand taller than you. Uh, the other way around, for a woman, she will stand just a little bit shorter than you. Um, we are looking at somebody who definitely has a beautiful complexion, beautiful skin. I do see this particular energy more on the not so, I want to say, on the wider side here, like not so olive complexion. Um, there is a small part of this that makes me feel like this could be um, very European, okay? But the other part of me wants to say that there is a chance for maybe some African American uh descent in this person's, okay? But I see more like European stuff like that happening in this energy. So um somebody who's probably into their car, because I just saw cars. They're into cars. They like to race cars too. That's very specific, guys, and I apologize every time I get specific details. I also hear somebody chewing gum in my ear, so I think the female energy is a gum chewer. She likes to chew gum. Something like that is happening here. She's got a tad bit of anxiety as well because yeah, because she gets a little hesitant to move forward in the connection. She's still working on this heart, you guys. Okay, so if you're watching for a female, she chews gum to work on her anxiety. Okay, that's very specific. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. You guys let me know how you're feeling in the comments below in regards to this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.